Mr. Speaker, I ask the right honourable gentleman to stop, to think, to act with more grace, to save face. This is a disgrace. It's a pact with no tact. He slithers to the podium to state his hollow calls. He's got balls, I'll give him that. But, Mr. Speaker, I heard the right honourable gentleman on the radio this morning. I was yawning until I heard what wasn't said while I lay in bed. Was I dreaming about their scheming? I was awake, make no mistake, but this is a nightmare. He sticks to his tall story. He's just another lying Tory with no shame. He takes no blame, yet he shames his grand old party, with whom I don't agree. But once they were an honourable bunch, at least that much I see. Oh, how the centrist, one nation Tories do now wish for grander times, while their government rolls out another pack of lies. He thinks we cannot see right through this hideous deceit, but the timbre of his vocal cords belie what's underneath. I call on all psychologists to unmask this pack of fools who huddle in a slimy bunch and break all their own rules. It surely isn't difficult for anyone to see that their response is at once an obvious show that the cabinet are whipped to say whatever Cummings wants. I can't help but laugh despite my wrath as their pathetic schoolyard tactics attempt to hide the truth. We know that deep inside their souls they're weeping to be loose from the noose that Johnson has around their necks, that he will at any given notice let them swing, though they'll cling to every little chance they get to lie again for what they don't believe and one day will regret. Just once, Mr. Speaker, I'd like to hear these words. I'm sorry, I apologise, I really do despair, for what my honourable colleague did appalled me, to be fair. It isn't just that what he did took us all for mugs, it's that this lazy government are a nasty bunch of thugs. They are not fit to govern. How much more proof do you require? It's so dire we don't aspire to a better group of people to run our once great countries that the Tories set on fire. They are happy to watch it burn as long as they can earn enough returns on their investments and their bonds and shares and tax-dodging concerns. And now we have the next insult as the minister takes the stage to engage the page on which the manipulative words are writ in an attempt to assuage, but they enrage the people who he thinks will fall for every single syllable of fiction thereupon. And then he has the gall to tell us all to just move on. And now he has the nerve to say that I should do what's right. How dare he speak to me like that? How dare he lack such sight? He shuffles to the podium, he clears his throat, and soon the buffoon orates another lying speech that we must impugn, we must fight. This class of Tory ministers I lay bare for you to judge. They lack the class of gentlemen. Their presence I begrudge. They act as though they are elite, but they really are the lowest of the lowest of the lowest that ever stood in Parliament. Oh, how the voters did misjudge. And if we take them at their words, Mr. Speaker, this is no slight. When I call on all the ministers to go and do what's right, I'll tell them what's right. Stop the lies, the deceit, the misrepresentations and fabrications, the fibs, the falsities and fictions. Their Oxbridge dictions are not worth the reputations they were built on. Of confidence in them, I say, we really do have none. They must act as they instruct. They have to do what's right. And as they say, the time has come for them to just move on. Move on, move on, move on, we say. It's time to just move on. It's time to leave this house right now, so please just do what's right.